Hello, this is Yoga Mama, and I am Miss Floyd's mama. So she asked me if I could do a little video for you to do some yoga. So we're going to go through some peaceful, calm breathing. So if I can have you sit up straight and tall, we close our eyes, take in a deep breath, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out. All right, we're going to roll our shoulders back and just relax ourselves. We're going to have our mind and body feeling really peaceful by the time we finish. You all be good to Miss Floyd. She's very special to my heart. So bring your hand to your heart. Bring your other hand across. And we take another breath and we feel our chest rise and fall as we breathe. And one more breath like that. And bringing your hands down by your side, let's roll the shoulders back. Sometimes if you might feel a little tense, you can just shrug your shoulders up. Drop them down, roll them back. Now, if you'll still keep good posture, and we're going to turn. Taking deep breath. In most positions, we breathe in and out about 3 or 4 or 5 times while we stay in the same position. Now let's come around the other way. And we come back to our center. Now you know yoga is not just about breathing and making moves. Yoga is also about being kind and good manners, treating each other nicely, helping other people, and these are all things about yoga. Now, if you'll take your fingers and interlace your fingers, we're going to take the hands around, and this is an ancient Japanese relaxation modality. Take your hands around the other way. Now touch your chest and press your palms forward. Nice stretch. Bring it back. And we're going to change our fingers around, and we're going to make the other little finger at the end. Switch your thumbs around. Take your hands out front and roll the hands around. Squeeze your hands in a little bit, not too hard. Around the other way. Touch your chest and palms forward in a nice stretch. Bring it back. And we're going to go through a little tapping to bring some extra calm to our body. So let's tap here to the chest. And we'll move along the chest to the shoulders. Back to your center. Under the arm. And you want to tap, tap, tap. Breathe with me. Take deep breath. And then we're going to tap to the other underarm. And then we're going to tap to our chin. Here we'll remind ourselves to watch out for our mouth, for our words. We use nice words or we zip our mouth. When I was growing up, my mama always told me, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything. Tap your upper lip right under your nose and come on up to under your eyes. Tap, tap, tap right beside your nose and come on around the eyes to your temples. And let's tap over your eyes. This is where your good ideas come from. Right here, right in between the eyebrows. Now tap on up the forehead. Come on to the top of the head and the crown of the head. And this is where we ask to make good decisions. May the things that we do benefit us. Not hurt or harm us, but benefit us. All right, bringing those hands down. Now we're going to play a little game with the hands. So the thumb goes to the index finger, first finger, 1, next one, 2, next, 3, and 4. So rest your hands down, and I'm going to give you numbers, and you touch those fingers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 4. 3, 4, 2, 4. 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take deep breath. You know, our brain waves kind of go like this, up and down. But when we come to yoga and do these things of breathing and counting on our fingers and tapping, our brain waves get kind of smooth and relaxed. I'm starting to feel better already. I hope you are. Let's do a little bit of stretching, all right? So stretch out your leg, and you're going to stretch with me just like you're looking in the mirror. So you put your same leg out and reach out just like I'm doing. And look toward your foot. Breathe and stretch. Remember, we breathe about 3 breaths before I change to do something else. So let's come on up and turn. Breathe with me. Stretch that hand out. Another arm reaches up and over and reach real strong. One breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths. All right, now we come up and we exchange our leg position. Stretch out your other leg. Stretch that leg out. It feels so good to stretch out and lean down the furthest point and turn and look at your foot. And if you cannot reach your foot, that's okay. You just reach out to your furthest point. 2 breaths. 3 breaths. Now come on up, we're going to turn. 1 breath. 2 breaths. 3 breaths. Stretch your arm out. Bring your other arm up over. Reach and stretch. 1 breath. 2 breaths. 3 breaths. Come on up. Then we're going to bring bottom of our feet together. We allow our legs to come down. We're going to flutter the legs. We call this flutter by. Now let's be still. Take hold of your feet, 1 hand on each foot. Stretch up your leg. Bring that foot down, and we're going to stretch up the other leg. Stretch it up. Now bring it back. I'm going to tip back. So we are balanced here. Breathe with me. Now, if you've got pretty good balance, you can slowly stretch up both legs. Stretch, stretch, breathe, and bring it back down, nice and slow. Now we're going to just sit here for 3 deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, now we're going to turn around onto our hands and knees and do a little bit more stretching. So let's turn around like this. And we're going to bow the back up, and then we're going to bring it down. So breathe in, breathe out. Now here, let's do 2 more. We're just getting the hang of it. Now back to your center. Now on this one, we're just going to take our hips a little bit side to side, and then we're going to come in to one of my favorite stretches. Stretching out. Bring your hands by your chest, and we're going to push up into Cobra. Come back up on your hands and knees. Now this one is really my favorite. So take your knees out. We're going to come down in child's pose. So come down and rest down. And we're going to do 5 deep breaths, and I will tell you then when to come up. So relax. Close your beautiful eyes. Okay, I want you to stay in this position for just a few more breaths. And the way I'm going to bring you out of this is I'm going to ring
the bowl. And I'll ring it again for you when you come up so that you can see the bowl and how it works. But just take a few more deep breaths. Relax in this position. And this is your most peaceful pose. And you're feeling so happy that Miss Floyd had me do this little yoga session for you. Just for you. All right, slowly bring yourself on around, back around to sitting. Don't you feel a little bit better than when we started the session? You might feel a little bit more calm, a little bit more happy, and that we can find happiness and joy in the rest of our day. So we're going to bring our session to close, but I'm going to ring the bell again while you're here to see the bowl. This is a very beautiful and very heavy bowl. It weighs a lot. So I ring the bowl, and I can take this around and make it ring a little bit more. And we stay quiet until it stops ringing. Now bring your hands to heart very respectfully. And we will bring this session to close, and I hope to see you again. We're going to use the word namaste, and the namaste just means I respect you, and you respect me, and everyone else. So we close our session in namaste. Thank you, and thank Miss Floyd.